musical event. I want people to see that because they don't see it in Gambia.
No.
But if you do another event the same day, some people are going to choose this one and others are going to choose the other one. Loolu lañ wara baye.
Moy dal kon ñu mente dal.
Ñu mente.
Parce que so organiser na December be November. Xana December bi naka January be November.
Te lu ci ñaaw bala ma dem moy ñepa xamanté. Everybody doing events in Gambia. ñepa xamanté. You know, it's easy. Put nga call kele ah man jël na bes bi yow jëlal bele. I do that.
Wow.
Like I call people that I know and ask them, when are you doing open mic festival? And they tell me, when are you launching your album? And I choose a day separate from all of that because I don't want to steal from their crowd, but I also want to get my crowd. So loolu lañ wara oté dal.
Wow, like work together ku nekk xamanté ban bes la kenn ki jël su ko defé ñu baña bump into each other.
Exactly.
Because fana album launch that feeling am na benen programme bu am the same street.
Bobu duma ci wax xam nga duma ci wax lu sori because people are already saying ne ma ngi isi jaxase dal. Isi uma jaxase. Affaire yi dal dika bi ñoko bokka. Magi ndaw yi ñepa ko bokka dañu wara dimbalante, you know. Ku nekk mëna jaay sa idea. It's not just about business. So dañ bëgga set xaalis bi rek dara du dem. Man def na events fi 2 years duma dé charge.
Wow.
Word of mouth bi ñi dañ daan ñëw duñ daan fay dara ñëw seetaan. So it's not about the money, but it's about getting a crowd to actually see what you're doing. Ken bëgg na def show mu am ñaari nit ñu ko seetaan. Suy loolu nga def ko sa saal sa ya sa pa ñu tagala.
Wow. Kon definitely ñu ngi am Fashion Week Gambia bobu is coming, and then we have
14th Fashion Week in Gambia. That feeling 21st.
And then we have Black Magic.
Black Magic
and
25th.
Open Mic Festival.
28th.
Open Mic Festival.
Time ay kram date si.
Hi, man mi sa tay dama ko kram date.
Yeah.
So legi your program Black Magic, it was last year was the first one, right?
Yeah.
And it was very, very successful.
Big.
And what should people look up to this year before you go?
If you saw Black Magic and you saw Rhythmic Vibrations, you know what to expect. If you didn't see it,
I didn't see them.
yeah, you went here.
Yeah.
For the first time ever in the history of the Gambia, you're gonna have last Rhythmic Vibrations was poets, actors, musicians, sabarkat. One stage, one production, 1 hour, 30 minutes.
I heard it was nice, big.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Black Magic, I'm adding a new twist to it. We're having a full band accompanying every performance during the night. So it's beginning to end, no breaks. We're going to have mock ads. We're going to have mock ads. Yeah, so it's going to be live production, big, about 2 hours, dinner, a gala dinner, the best meals you've had from a Gambian owner.
How do you do this all by yourself? Because it's difficult. I hope companies and can I say are coming in to support in terms of, you know, helping you take care of the bills.
I'm not going to spend much time because I am so in a hurry to hear what the next guest has to say.
Yeah.
I've been following his work for a long time.
Yeah.
So I'll just say this. I'm not a millionaire. Teacher la one, principal.
Principal la one,
yeah,
high.
Yeah, like we're an average family trying to get by. But everyone I know, from Banky Gray Johnson to Sanasar to Lena, everyone, they kind of help to get things through. I've been sponsored only once for my events, and that was RV, and that was Unique Solutions, and can I say that?
If it's a GSM, if it's
no GSM.
Yeah, Unique Solutions.
Unique Solutions and LG.
Yeah.
And they helped out. Why this time I'm looking for bigger support. I have a feeling Trust Bank is going to come through and help. I have a feeling a number of other institutions are going to come through. Why I can't put a bill of $500,000 Gambian dollars. Hold on. I don't have that money. The one that's all chara sax.
Dina suma depo kala bi rek dina
dédé xamna ku dégal li dal Gambian bu goré ku dégal li na dimbalé ndaw yi parce que fokk ñu dimbalé ñu
waaw fokk ñu
dimbalé ñu suñ maam yi dimbalé na suñ papa yi nañ ñu dimbalé légui jappalé ñu
yalla baxna
xaliss bank fa dé mu ngi fa
gis
na ko
Jeff Latir I'm always very happy to have you around and del ñew rek
I sound like a tasukat all of a sudden. All right.
Well, thank you very much. That's Mr. Latir Ka Mamu. Let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll talk to my next guest.
Thank you.
For the first time in the Gambia, Comium brings you free credit without spending a butut.
Wow. Call us Comium Kay.
What's up, girl? Did you hear the latest greatest offer from Comium? Comium? They always come in great ways. Tell me about it. You can receive free credit without spending a butut. Oh, come on now. For real. Every minute of international call you receive, Comium will give you $3 access.
Call us Comium.
Also, every minute of crossnet call you receive, you will get $1.
All I have to do is ask all my friends at home and abroad to call me on my Comium line.
You know you can use the same credit to call, text, and browse the internet. Wow. Call us Comium K. Call us Comium.
Call us Comium. Why? Comium. We are better together.
If you just tuned in, you're watching the Fatu Show, and it's coming to you live here from the Gambia Radio and Television Services. And I was there talking to Latir Kha, a petroleum engineer and a habitual rider. And right now I have Prince Babukar Aminata Sankano. He's a filmmaker, author, strategy consultant. Babukar is here in the studio to talk to us. And welcome to Fatu Show.
Thank you very much.
Well, first, I think you've been away for like 15 years.
Yes, indeed.
How does it feel coming back, and what changed?
Well, it's strange. I'm like a blind man, you know, so I have to be taken around to see people and see the environment. So I have to learn, and then it's totally
So you've been here 15 years? That's too long.
Yeah, 15 years away. I mean,
wow. And before you traveled, you had a stint with the national television. That's here, GRTS. What exactly were you doing? Because I wasn't here at that time when you were here, because I left already, and then you came.
Yeah, we were in the, I can say, the cooking store, the cooking pot, that is the news department. I was there as the news producer, and also parallel to that I had this business program that I was on. So that's basically what I was doing. And being a young man full of energy, I felt that, you know, my talents were being underutilized. And then one needed bigger challenges, and thank God, you know, the challenges were bigger, and then one has survived it.
But I'm sure that stint must have helped you.
Yeah, it's indeed. Because
you know, and how did it help you?
Well, it helped me because, I mean, it helped me in my career right now because since, you know, I had this audiovisual background, and when I went back to Germany, I studied film, so it helped me so I could continue. Though I couldn't continue in Gambia, but in other level, so it stayed with me. So basically, like I said, the stint there was also part of the fabric for my career.
Okay, and you said in life one always wants a bigger challenge. So what forced you to leave the shores of the Gambia? Because, you know, you had a job at GRT, as you said, you were doing, you were in the newsroom, and you had a business program that you were presenting, and then you decided to leave.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, two things. First of all, one is a born challenger. So I'm a Sarahule. You know, I'm from a family of travelers. Since I was born, I was always around.
That's true. Sarahules, they like moving around.
You know. I grew all over Africa with my parents, you know, chasing the diamonds and other things, you know. So, I mean, that gene came alive, and then so I decided to just risk it and then see how hard the life is outside the fatherland.
Okay, and now when you were leaving, you were married, right?
Yes.
At that time. Did you leave your family behind? Are they here?
Yeah, I leave family behind, you know, I live there, but now I'm single. Yeah.
Now you're single, but you have kids.
No.
Are you looking? You said you're single. Are you looking?
The people are trying to hook me up since I landed, you know. I have to be careful otherwise.
Yeah, you're not sure yet.
I'm not sure yet.
But you've been talking about, you know, okay, we would come to that later. But then you've been writing stuff.
Yeah, that's
like you were a frequent commentator of the state of affairs in the Gambia.
That's right.
And then what prompted you to do this? Because you were like writing stuff about the Gambia. Why did you decide to do that?
Well, actually, when I left, I closed Gambia's chapter. You know, I mean, but after when I realized that things were going, because, you know, like I said, I'm a very compassionate person, and my moral compass cannot allow intolerance and unfairness. When I saw the way the national discourse was going around 2006, I broke my silence, and I dared the mob. I said, look, the Gambia is our country. We may have divergent political views, but let's try to work so that the common denominator that behind us should be there. It's the only country we have. If we blow off this country, we'll end up in refugee camps. So that's why I put my feet down and said, okay, now we have to write, and I have to discuss issue, and I have to help channel. That's why I decided to be politically neutral in Gambia. I'm politically active in Gambia, but to be able to build my credibility, I have to stay out of Gambian politics. That's why, so I say, across the political divide, I can challenge them, and I can challenge the other side and tell them, look, this is how it should be. So and since then I have been constant in that.
Okay, so you write about politics, but you don't, like, it's with fairness.
It's fairness, you know. I try to bring in some element of fairness, you know. But when people are extreme, it's difficult, you know. But at the end of the day, I'm glad that, you know, there is a critical mass of reasonable people who understood what I'm doing, and they follow me, and then, you know, and I'm impressive. Anytime I write, I get SMS, emails, and other things, and I'm impressed that I'm doing the writing, and that's why, you know, I'm still writing, no matter how busy I am. Whether I'm in a movie production, whatever, between the breaks, since I'm a prolific writer, I can just scribble a piece and then post it out.
Right. Well, at some point, there are times in your writings, because I read a lot. I love the internet. I love reading and doing research and stuff. But at some point you were riding against the status quo, and then you decided that you would stop. Why did you decide to stop?